So between episodes I've been a little bit of a busy bee, mainly just on a big old clearance mission. So I've shifted everything from the first little farmhouse all the way down to here, and I'm feeling good about it. We've got a fair amount of seeds, a little stray froggy that can definitely go on the table. There you go, boy. Run free, little guy. So cute. We've got a whole lot of gear stacked up in here, so we're pretty set for food, which is very nice. Not quite for calories. Pretty good on the rest of that. We can probably bin that off. And yeah, we're just kind of looking pretty good. We are slacking on calories. That's the only downside. We have got a nice gun case, which is very nice. A whole bunch of extra weapons and a whole bunch of extra gear. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We are starting strong today. We do need some water. That is one place we are kind of struggling. Definitely top you straight up. And yeah, we're looking good. Looking grand. Except for being slightly over encumbered, which is not ideal. I think game plan for today is just to head back over the road. I want to get that place kind of sorted so I can start fishing. And yeah, all of this seems to be fairly quiet. Did do a fair bit of work between episodes, not intentionally taking out Zeds, but Zeds just kept flocking to us and I kept just having to pick them off. Otherwise, I either couldn't move gear or I couldn't sleep. One or the other. There was really no in between. But yeah, we're looking pretty good on the Z front, which is very nice. You weren't supposed to get back up. Don't know how you pulled that off, but I'm not happy about it. Is that some lentils on the floor there? Ah, it's got to be like frozen nuggets or something. Kidney beans. Beautiful. That's so many calories. Oh, what a sight for sore eyes. A little bit of seaweed as well. Interesting. Any books just whilst we're in here? No. Right, I do need to do a big loot down this end. I'm not going to do it right now. That plunger is a nice bonus too. All the back rooms are looking a little bit boring. Got a broom. That would be nice. So he is a tidy man. It would be good to get the base tidy. And just like that we are surrounded by Zeds all over again. Alright, I'm kind of trying to work through whatever gear I can so I can stay on the way at all times. Seems the sword. It's going to be the one to begin with today. This thing is super strong. Like, the damage on it is unreal. I think if we can maybe fly through the next level of long blade, we'll be in a pretty good position. We have got a spare machete as well, and a tasty whetstone that we can use just to resharpen this whenever need be. But yeah, I think first things first, we've kind of just got to make places safe. Make everywhere sleepable and worry about gear later, I guess. Oh, brilliant. Exhausted already. And in pain. Damn. That's not good. This thing absolutely takes its toll. Alright, I don't want to waste too much of this. I might just dip out. Get out of here. Play it somewhat safe. Rest maybe in the far house? Unless we can get away with it in here. There's no chair behind the counter. That's annoying. Yeah, I was kind of thinking just down the shack. Shack-a-lackin'. Shame we got to sit on the floor, but I'll take it. It'll do. Have left a whetstone somewhere along the way, though. Do kind of need to find that. It's already losing sharpness. Not really what we want to see when it's meant to be like the prominent weapon. Come on. Damn it. It's got to be downstairs somewhere. There's definitely another whetstone round here. I know that much. Just have a quick sneak peek in here. Oh, we got the Mechanics 1 book in there as well, don't we? That is a find. Find for the ages. Brand new tyre. Lovely. Right, let's get downstairs and grab the whetstone. There we go. One whetstone. Forgot I've got all of the garden forks and stuff down there as well, which is pretty nuts. Those I'm absolutely going to have to make the most of. Oh, we can do maintenance as well. Completely forgot about that. The sooner that gets up, the better. So many rats down here. I wonder how many calories they are. Could be on a bit of a rat spree. Is that off? Yeah, that's off. There's a crawl around here somewhere trying to take out a fence. It's got to be down here. Do not like to listen to him. It just makes me live in fear. Dread to think how he feels. There he is. So you just never quite know when they're going to come and creep out of a bush. There we go. Nice. Whole lot of bottles in there. Nice. Get on in, fellas. I want this place safe. God. Forget just how many start sprawling out as soon as you get that first kill. Come on, lads. We want nice and cruisy down here, please. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Still need to get Operation Car underway as well. Don't quite know how that goes, but it needs to maybe kind of go sooner rather than later. Can't keep just hiking back and forth, collecting gear. Do you know what I mean? Gets a little bit tedious. Takes me back to the pre-build 40 days. God, they were rough. Any good gear? Not really. The cowboy hat. Always love a cowboy hat, but don't think it quite tops our current hat, which is a big shame. This whole side seems pretty much empty. It might be worth just heading over the bridge. Pick off whatever extra we can. There's sometimes a generator on this side as well. Be worth checking that out. I don't quite know how generator spawns work in 10 years later, but I know that they're not going to be that common. The sooner we can get, like, I don't know, one full gas can and a generator, we'll pretty much be set. It's not something I'm banking on too soon, but sooner rather than later, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure somewhere out there, there's probably a generator. Won't have any gas in mind, but just be nice to have. Pretty sure I've got the generator mag as well. Come on. Right. How are we looking for long blade? Not that great. Short blade is way better. Short blunt, sorry. Way better. Just gonna have to do what we gotta do. Do what you do best, boy. Do you know what? It's nice doing this knowing there's nothing behind me now too. That is one mighty change that I could not be happier about. And we're exhausted as well. Damn. This weapon's not quite as good as I thought. Definitely not as good as I remember, that's for sure. Switch out. The day a meat tenderizer is better than a sword is probably like the day I know that my whole life has just been a dream, really, and things just stop making sense. Come on. It's incredibly painful. We're up super early today. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but I think I'm going to make the most of the early times and try and go fishing. I've got the feeling it's 4 till 6 rather than 6 till 10. I think the bridge could be a little bit dicey, so I'm very scared to go out and test it out. But you got to play the game sometimes, don't you? You've got to play the game, although I can't find the fishing rod anymore. Not quite sure what I've done with it, but it doesn't spell good news, does it? Does not spell good news. Don't think it's back at the other place. We got the fishing hook and stuff in here. Got a baseball bat. Could swat some fish. Oh no, they're all downstairs, aren't they? All downstairs. Right, okay. I don't think we need any bait from up here. Kinda hoping I've got something down here. Do we have a battery? It's a very, very good question. This one's about to go. We have got the box of batteries. Could just crack those open. Unpack the box. Nice. 12. Beautiful. I'll take it. There we go. One fishing rod, please. And a whole bunch of things. Bait. That's the word I'm looking for. I think for now I'm just going to sling all of those in there. So this torch is literally like on its last legs. There's barely anything left to it. Right, we're getting there for 5. Any ruts at all? Please? Even just like 1 or 2 would be nice. Got our first little ruts. Kinda hoping. Kinda hoping we can actually get something. Please. Other than just a Zed. Oh, if we get a bite and he decides to come round. Come on. Come on, Mr. Fish. Please. First bite. Is it going to be a good one? Please? Teeny tiny. I think we're just going to be too close to the shore, aren't we? Just try and get one more in. 640. Got a tiny bit of time before it's too late. No catch, just straight up. Fair. Just dud. Little bait fish. Yeah, classic. Right, okay. We're going to need to make a plan for that soon, because that is not going to work out down here. Not at all. And we need food, kind of more desperately than ever at this point. Not really ideal, but we can make it work, I'm sure. One big swing to get through you. I mean, for the meantime, we could always go and track down a pig. I'm sure there's a few farms opposite that have pigs and cows in. I'm sure I got a cow from one of them at some point. Or a ram. Dunno, one of the two. There's bound to be some food out there somewhere. Little bluegill. Might just have to do for now. Yeah, not really ideal, but we can make it work, I'm sure. Anyway. Where's that fishing rod gone? Nice. Right then, Super Scouter is on the move. Let's just head to the farms. I think the farms are going to be our best bet. Like, 99% sure. I mean, a bit further up the road there's a chicken farm. We are definitely going to over-encumber ourselves, like, through the roof. But it could help us out just momentarily, you know? Annoyingly, they will all rot. I think all animals are dead in Build 42. Not Build 42, 10 years later. So, all of them are inevitably going to rot away. I think the sooner we make the most of them, the better, really, with that tiny bit of information in mind. Get out of here, you dog. You just broke my blade as well. Cheek of it. Hey, yo, Mr. Spearman. What you got? Is it a fancy spear? Hey, nice. Of course. Thing is still awful. Spear with kitchen knife. I'll take it. She'll certainly do. Pig. I was hoping for a little single donk for you. Alright, I do want to check out the back end of this place as well, because I'm pretty sure once upon a time there's a generator in there too. I think we just need to, like, cover our bases as much as we can. There's no point going too far out if we can stay fairly local and still have the same success. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Makes sense in my head. Still got the working car just here as well. Mr. Crawler. Get out of there, boy. You gonna be nice and speedy? Hell yeah. We're just gonna get stung from the other end now, aren't we? So you got a mask on? No. Weird. His mouth was all like blacked out. Right. This place was super busy last time I came here. It's not quite that busy this time, but it's busy enough. One stomp, one swing. Perfect. Perfect duo, that. Any more watches? Nah. We're doing quite well in the electrical, though. We're like halfway there. Halfway to the next level without a single book. Take that all day long. Come on, blade. Please just be a little bit better. Right, there are more coming in behind us. Keep that one in mind just for a second. Nah, let's go. Legal. Exhaustion just strikes when you don't want it to. And it always takes it out of you. Use our big old stompers as much as we can. There's one. There's two. So far so good. We got this. Got this in the bag. There's one more behind me though. Can hear him gargling. Don't know if he's in the main building or if he's crept through. In there somewhere. Hey up, fellas. Last but not least, one big donk for you. Right, generator was out here somewhere, but not this time. Maybe their spawn rates are just far lower. 10 years later and all that. Gotta make it tougher, I guess. There's one, there's two, and there's one large blade waiting. That's a hunting knife. Even better. Definitely need to get on the short blades. We're finding so many, and they're going to be so valuable once they're even just slightly leveled up. Where are we at with them? Level 2, nice. Given some good perks at least. Ah, come on. Can heal one behind. There we go. Alright, I've got a few extra weapons out here as well if need be. Metal pipes and things like that. Nice. Oh, getting sleepy already. Are these open? One's open. Ooh. And he knows it. It's probably just going to be planks, but... yeah, not ideal. 17 planks though. Not so bad. And that one's completely barred. I'll tell you what though, it's about time we gave him a little trim, isn't it? Nice. Beard is long. Let's just go for full. Get him a bit tidier. I mean, you can't see it, but you can no longer see the grey. He just looks like a big green man now. Class. I like it. Well on board. Alright, we are still slightly overweight. I think it's this blade that's doing it at this point, but we kind of got to ride it out, don't we? Kind of got to ride it out. It's not very often you stumble across a long blade. I mean, other than the 2 machetes we got back to back, but it's not very often you stumble across a long blade. So we may as well make the most of them all. That house has got, I think, a basement and a campfire outside it. Could be a good house. It's big as well. 2 stories. Micah Beck. Does ring a bell. Ah, Micah Bell. Oh, I thought you were going down. There we go. No Zeds catching us off guard today. Alright, there's 1. There's 2. There's a 3rd coming through that tree. Get out of here. Ain't got no time for y'all playing games. Bonk. Triple bonk to take you. He's a trooper. Alright, all of these are farmhouses. Not quite on farms. Do you know what I mean? Do that make sense? There's 1. It's kind of tempting to build a little campfire up at this next place, you know? Just had a little mental thought. We could just strip down a whole bunch of chickens. And, yeah, cook all the food whilst we're out there. Smash our calories through the roof. And just farm the weight gain. We'll have to be speedy with it, is my only thought. Speedier we are, the better. Might just jump in a house down here quick too. Oh, what's that? We've been blessed by the gods with another big old axe by the looks of it. There's 1. 1, 2, 3, and the 4. Oh, nice little thinko to polish them off. Beautiful. Any watches, my friends? 1 scrap metal axe cleaver. Yes, please. I'll take the overweightedness for that bad boy. I think we got slight axe skill as well. Very nice. I'm expecting these houses to be overrun, but we're coming in just no care in the world anyway. Let's get it, boy. There we go. Okay. Yeah, maybe coming a bit too bold. What are you up to, Bluey? So we're taking on the Avatar. Right, this calls for the one and only mother of all weapons. Come on, we need big swipes here. Brilliant. Well, there goes that. Yeah, immediately tapped out. I might check out this place though. Nope, maybe not. There are just Zeds everywhere. Ridiculous amount too. 731 Zeds, all just in this area, really. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Maybe population is something we do kind of need to tweak. I think it's set to very high, and that feels very wrong. But it's kind of fun. Okay, 2nd time's the charm. It was only 2 Zeds over here. Kind of expecting more, but gonna play the game anyway. Art supplies, butter, yes please. Did you see a whole pizza somewhere as well? It's very tempting. Very tempting. Just pig out on the lemongrass. 1500 calories down the pan would be just dreamy, wouldn't it? Thank you, ma'am. Ooh, okay, yeah, a bit more than just 2 Zeds. Had a feeling there would be. No, it felt too quiet. Alright, we gotta get out of these trees somehow. Just try and lead them back to the main road. Little stumbler. Nice. Give them then, lads. Oh, that's perfect. Lovely. Perfectly timed, too. Nicely done. Where you at, zombies? I can hear you, I just can't see you. Alright, I got another one pretty close behind, too. Yeah. There should be. Hey, yo. Nice. Right, chicken. Chicken, 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 and butter. We can just go full stir fry with big chicken, big knob of butter, and tallow mushrooms. No, we learned. We learned that that is not the way. Pack of beers. That's the way. Rolling papers, probably don't need. Okay. I didn't really like this at first, but it is handy. It is very handy. I thought it had a keyring bottle opener. Apparently not. Prepare bread though. Already read. Nice. Alright, what else we got? Sewing kit. Actually a really good find. Needles and thread. I will just double down on the needles just in case. We got tweezers. I don't think we're going to need alcohol wipes. Never used one. Probably ever. Nothing too crazy. And some matches. Never have too many. I might just go on a quick scout. See what we can see. Whole lot of nothing was the answer. I did just break down the electricals though. Slowly building levels. 25. 25 XP. Oh, I don't actually think TVs help, come to think of it. Not a lot of good gear in there, is there? We're just burnt. Garage? Okay, still sheet. Very nice. Hunting pants. Oh, mechanics 1 and 2. I think we have those at home. But I might take them just in case. More comic books. Yeah, not a lot else. Class. We're a handful of Zeds, nothing too crazy. But I think that is most of them cleared out of this place, which is more than ideal. It's kind of exactly what we want to see, to be fair. Can we get anything good? Brilliant. It's not what I need. I'd rather find, like, valuable gear. Sour cream. Rotten. Nice. Not too crazy in calories anyway, but that's okay. Anything else? There's a basement. Always a good sign. It's always a good sign of good gear, is the point. Nothing else in here at all, really. A bit of a waste. A little bit of a waste. Alright, let's go check out downstairs. Hopefully this is better. Barred up with 0 entry. Nice. We're missing our saw. Class. Alright, we can come back for that. That is not the end of the world. Oh, proper barbecue. Yes, please. And the barbecue lighter. That is unbelievable. Remove the propane tank. I'd like to see how much propane that has. A fair amount. Okay, that can come home. Can absolutely come home. We'll still primarily use the fire. Save the propane. But yeah, if we can use that just in like dark evenings when we really need food. Like the other day, that would have been perfect. Get out of here. There we go. Damn. Slippery little fellas sometimes, aren't you? And there's one more. And one more zombie, please. Round neck. Nice. Come on, fellas. There's one. That's a hefty swing there. Nice. Alright, we're just getting cornered at every point at this point, I'm not going to lie. It's not really ideal. It's actually way harder than I expected. I think if we can just make our way straight down the main road, figure this out the correct way, we'll be eating chicken by midnight. Maybe. We are getting sick. Not ideal. It's like the world is just trying to kill us and we just don't want to die. I'm really hoping that is just corpse sickness. It would make sense. We have been around a lot of dead guys. Yeah, this is the place I'm sure we saw a cow or a sheep. Should we have a little stroll through? There's got to be something somewhere, right? Ignore that guy. Hello? Little zombie animals. Yeah, there's bound to be something, isn't there? Check zone, nothing living. What are you? No way. It's a proper spiffo. Oh, that's so sad. The first spiffo we found. And she is no longer kicking. Oh, I really hope we can take that pelt. I'm going to have to go home and build a hook just for the spiffo. Oh, I need that spiffo hat. That makes me so very sad to see. Oh. Try my best, little Miss Spiffo. Brilliant. If anything else could go wrong, please. I'd appreciate it. Right, the more Zeds we're picking off, the more that are appearing. And there's so many more appearing. Classic. Yeah, there's like 4 little Spiffo raccoons in there. Like 4. It's nuts. I reckon we could get ourselves a tasty little Spiffo after all. That's raccoon for days. We just kind of have to deal with this mess first. Oh, I hate it all. Hate it all. Still just keep growing. And just when you think you've rounded them all up, there's even more. Alright, I'm going to try and just divert these guys. Don't really want to deal with them if I can help it. Because there are just, yeah, way too many. Another boarded up house. Need me some raccoon. Thinking just a big circle around the pad. Ignore whatever we can. It's gotta be the way, right? Gotta be the way. Further out the better. We go sneaky sneaky just to get them off our sound at the very least. And then just like that we are in. Beautiful. There's another little one as well. Oh, there's an actual proper one. Alright, if we butcher it out here, do we get the leather? We do. Okay. Rodent meat is 142. That's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. But it's better than what we've got, so I'm going to take it all. Come on, man. We're going to have to play this game all day. Wait, what's that on the ground? Butcher the baby raccoon. Oh. Now that is not something I expected to see today. Oh, poor little guy. He's just a baby. We have got a big boy at least. Right, do we get the orange head? Nah, none of that. Ah, that's annoying. It's kind of the only reason I wanted them. Yeah, no orange. Shame. Oh well, extra like 700 calories once we stack them all up. That's another baby. I don't think the baby's going to give us enough to warrant cutting it apart. Come on, dude, just hit the deck, would you? There we go. Frustrating. Cropping for cash. Hell yeah. Alright, let's try and tear this one down. Nope, 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 nope. I think we've alerted quite a few of them. The noise is only going to bring more. Does any of that fit in there? Ah, okay, there's a lot. There's a whole lot. So many little raccoon heads. Gross. Right, let's see what we get out of this one. 114, still pretty good. Small, but it's good. Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of the babies too. Sorry, little guys. Again, not my choice. I'd have kept them if I could, but we can't. Oh, no way. There's little tiny heads too. Right, 142 calories per thing. Isn't so bad. Probably don't need all of the heads, but yeah, I've got a bit of a bad habit with collecting them. Any more for any more? Doesn't quite look like it. Okay, onwards we move. Just poke my nose in the barn just in case there's a pig. No, there's a bucket though. Sure it'll be handy somewhere. And then, yeah, not a lot. Cool. Let's get out of here. Let's get on home. Have some dinner. Right, I think on that lovely note, now that we made it back to base and we are kind of semi-settled, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. I've got a whole bunch of food we need to get through. Almost too much food. That's crazy. Okay, we are actually going to be dining like a king. That's very exciting. We've got a whole lot of heads to slice, which means way more brains, and way more cooking power, and yeah, just a whole lot of good stuff, really. I think these heads rot after a while, so I don't really want to leave one out. I guess we can leave it until the inevitable. There you go, little guy. But yeah, otherwise, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Get well fed between episodes, get ourselves somewhat prepared for the end of the world, and just kind of have a good day. But yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to the members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.